Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'm here today with this little pack of tea that Lainey gifted me in her package. Depending on when this video comes out, it's probably going to be a couple weeks after I received this, but I make my videos in advance. Sometimes. I try to. Not always. Anyway, this time we're going to be in advance. So what we're going to do is a really fun box, but I want to have just a little cutout to kind of show you what it is, but we're going to keep it in the bag. So that way we don't have to worry about putting acetate or anything like that in our open box. So you can do this. We all went out and bought these bags, you know, all the fancy bags. We haven't used them. So let's use them. Let's sell them at craft fairs. Let's do all of that. So first of all, we need to make the box. This has 2 tea bags in there. So, that should be fine. 2, you can maybe put 3. We're going to use our fold flat box, and it's the pink book, same book on the inside, just different covers. Because this was my original. I didn't know what I was doing. Then I knew what I was doing. All right, let's find us a clean page here. And okay, let's see. We need our box to be 3.5 by it's really 3 1/8, but let's do 3 1/4 because I don't feel like doing. No, that's gonna be way too big. It is right at the 3. We're gonna have to do 3 1/8. That's fine. We have our cheat sheet. Here's our cheat sheet. All right, so a pen or a pencil. So our left to right was a 3 1/8 by our up and down was 3 1/2. And I'm just going to give this 1/2 inch. It's going to be a thin box. Yeah, I'm okay with that. All right, so 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Just coincidentally, we love a 1/2 inch up here, so 1/2 inch. My left to right, 3 1/8. My up and down, 3 1/2, 3 1/8. Okay, let's measure this out. My left to right. Calculator. 0.5 plus 3.125 plus 0.5 plus 3.125 plus 0.5 equals 7 3/4. Right? Did I get all that? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 1/2 plus 1/4. Yep, 7 3/4. Okay. By, I guess I could have just mapped that in my head. Let's see what this is. 1, 2 plus 3, 5 1/2. Right? 1, 2, 5 1/2. Okay. So 7 3/4 by 5 1/2. So on the short side, we need 1/2 inch and 1 on both sides. The long side, we need 1/2 inch, so 0.5 plus 3.125, 3 5/8, 4 1/8, and wait, I messed up. 0.5 plus 3.125, that's this one, plus 0.5, that's this one, plus 3.125 equals 7 1/4. Okay, that's what we need. Okay, let's go ahead. We need 7 3/4 by 5 1/2. You can get 2 of these boxes out of a sheet of 8 1/2 by 11. All right, I have this out. So There's my 5.5 by 7 3/4. Okay. Okay. Now I need to score. So on the long side, we need to score at 1/2 inch, 3 5/8. 1, 3, 5, 4 1/8, and 7 1/4. And then rotate it to the short side, and we need 1/2 inch and 1 on both sides. Okay. For my scoreboard users, that is 1/2 inch, 1, 4 1/2, and 5. Okay. All right, let's put this book away. As usual, we're going to have the double score line at the top and the bottom. So in this case, you're going to put the long side at the top, and you're going to cut off the 4 boxes on the bottom right and the top right. 2 long rectangles, 2 small squares, 2 long rectangles, 2 small squares. You can use your paper trimmer or your scissors and just cut it off. Do the same to the top. Done. Miter, miter. Done. Okay, now you have this. We're going to go to this first score line that's right here. You're going to cut up the score line. You're going to cut off that little box, the first box. I did the first box in a little tiny bit more. You're going to miter, and cut up the score line, cut off, miter, and miter. Rotate it and do the same thing. Score line, roughly half. Actually, that's a little less than half on those, but miter and miter. Okay, score line, cut off, half and half. Okay, take out your corner rounder. You're going to corner round your closure flap, or what I like to call the middle finger, because that's hilarious. Okay. And now you're going to take your bone folder and make the magic happen. The magic is in the burnishing. Burnishing, burnishing. Make those lines nice and crisp. If you're using a good cardstock, don't be afraid to apply pressure to get them really, really crisp. This is, not gonna lie, this is not good cardstock that I'm using. This is super cheap cardstock that I got just for these prototypes, because usually the white ones get thrown away, and then I make the real thing out of Stampin' Up! Cardstock. Okay, so now I need to attach put my glue. So this is your starting position. Flip it over. Add your glue. No, don't add your glue yet, because I forgot we want to be able to see in here, don't we? I completely forgot. Okay. I did it from the wrong side because I wanted to be able to see the tea. All right. Oh, it don't matter. I can just use a, I was going to use a punch just so you could see the word tea, but I'm going to use a, let's use a die. What die do I have over here that I don't have to get up and go get? Ha! I have a circle die. You know what? I kind of want this to show. All right, so I'm going to take the circle die and I'm going to just kind of guess where that tea would fall. You could trace it out and all of that, but I'm just going to kind of guess right there. And obviously this part is optional. Where's a... I'm using a little piece of sticky Post-it note tape, I think this is called, or something like that. Alright, I gotta go run this through my Big Shot. Okay, so it's ran through. So now I'm going to add my glue on my flap. You can use any shape. This just happened to be a stitch circle that I had right here in front of me. But you can do a heart, square, any shape you want. I was going to use a banner punch to kind of highlight the T, but I ran it through on the wrong. I mean, I completely forgot that that's what we were doing, to be honest. So, yeah. Alright. Something didn't line up perfectly, but that's fine right now. Nope, it's not fine. What did I do wrong? Oh, I just glued it in the wrong place. Okay, my bad. Alright, I gotta add more, re-add my glue because apparently I didn't do this very straight. Which is fine. Let your glue dry. Now what I noticed is that see how I kind of struggle with that is because somewhere I mismeasured by a little bit, and I'm not going to redo this whole box because of a tiny little 1/16 of an inch. I just forced it. So I noticed I can either put my tea bag in this way and you can see the English tea, or if I put it in this way, you can see the cute little tea kettle. So there you go. Isn't that absolutely adorable? And obviously you're going to want to cover, actually, you know, depending on what paper you use, if you're using up your scraps with your designer pattern paper, this is perfect. Just cut that little hole out, keep it moving. Keep it moving. You can put a sentiment there if you want to, but you don't have to. Look at how cute that is. Thank you, what brand is this? Bigelow, for having such a cute little kettle there. And you can use this box for anything. Just put something in a cute little bag so you don't have to fool with acetate or, you know, packing tape or whatever we've done in the past. It's just a little kind of peephole. And that's it. How fun is that? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye!